What words of encouragement, being two women of faith, to other women of faith that are going to be going there trying to decide who to support in the upcoming election? What would you say to them?
The Lord's been telling me this since I've been here, and I feel like the biggest thing is there's always resistance before there's breakthrough. So I think whenever you're stepping up and taking action and really joining the battlefield, because we're all in the battlefield, we're called to be there. So it's not really a choice to say, okay, I don't want to fight. I don't think we have the choice to not fight.
Right? Amen.
We don't get to sit back and be like, I don't want to do it, somebody else is going to do it. That's not, we're all on the battlefield. Whether we like it or not, we don't have that choice. But my encouragement is, even when there's resistance, when there's pushback, that's usually the point where most people quit and they want to break. And usually it's at that point where you're about to break is where the breakthrough comes in. So you just keep going, keep pushing, even when it gets hard, even when everything around you looks like God's not in it, He is in it, and He will pull you through. So I've heard so many testimonies, so many stories, people even in the political field, in all different types of fields where they have this crazy lawsuit. They're at the very end. They're like, God.
And we interviewed Chaplain Steve yesterday. You know his story. It reminds me of Philippians 4:13.
Yes.
I can do all things through Christ who
Strengthens me. Yes,
and that's
absolutely.
And
so keep going.
And I think to have people around you that actually help lift you up and encourage you to keep moving forward. So
that's good.
I think that's really helpful because when you're doing it alone, that's when it gets difficult.
Yeah.
So if you have people around you that can keep picking you back up and pointing you in the right direction, that's of course the right people as well.
And a community to lean on.
Yes,
You have to
absolutely.
have that.
Yeah.
One last question. Why do you guys support Donald Trump?
Oh my gosh, there's a lot of reasons.
I think he turned our country around when we needed it. His first presidency, I think he got attacked just because, it's like a strange thing. It's like no one's perfect, right? So we can't tear apart what comes out of someone's mouth. You can't tear apart every single thing. And I think for the most part, you have to look at their actions. And I think what he did for our country was amazing. And I think the media has destroyed part of that with the false information that they're putting out there. It's just common sense to me. We saw during Trump's presidency, we saw the lowest interest rates. We saw businesses flourishing. We saw a border that was secure. We didn't see any wars. I don't know. It's just common sense to me. I don't know why the other side can't see those things. So for me, I'm all Trump, and I think he needs to be in the presidential office this next term, or I'm really afraid for our country. It's going to happen.
Yeah. Your treasure is where your heart is, and the one thing that I love about Trump is he came out of this with less money.
Yes.
That's the one thing that I'm like, he's not in it for the money. He's already, to be honest, he already has the money.
Yeah.
So the motivation even coming in and the motivation even exiting, I trust him. I really
They're
do.
trying to take away his money.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, they're like, we'll just
And he's
take
still
it away.
fighting.
That
He's
way
still
you
fighting.
need it.
Yeah, well, that's the other thing too. That goes back to what you just said. He made a good point.
Yeah.
He doesn't quit.
Yeah.
You don't stop.
Yeah, he doesn't quit, and he loves his country, and he loves the people. And
look at his family. He's got an amazing family. I mean, if you just look at the fruit there of his kids, they seem to be all amazing, raised well. Nice kids.
You'll know them by their fruits.
Right.
Yeah.
So, and I enjoy watching I think Laura Trump was here today. I think.
I guess I'm pretty sure she is.
Yeah. And so he has a wonderful family too. So you can just tell.